Hello and welcome to my YouTube, Dad's Journey. And today I will be giving you guys an update on my Spanish. So I decided to take a Spanish test through a website called Language Testing, and I took a ACTFL Spanish test to uh, certify my Spanish and to really see where I am. Okay, so this test was an oral test, so it was a verbal test. And it lasts about 15 to 30 minutes. And the price is $165. Okay, so it's a little bit pricey. So I would recommend you guys to do this test. If you're really serious about Spanish and if you are really trying to verify your Spanish, it may be for a job or something like that. I mean, you can take the test for fun. They will still certify you, but in my opinion, I think it's better to do the test for a specific reason. All right, because $165 is a lot, but they also have other tests, which is cheaper. They have like a written test, a comprehension test, and a few more tests. All right, I mean, I'm gonna put all the different types of tests in the description below because off the top of my head, I can't really remember. All right, so I'm gonna go through the testing process. All right, and then after that, I will tell you guys my results and how I score on the test. All right. So the testing process. All right. I'm not gonna lie, the testing process is very, very bad. And when I mean testing process, I mean the testing setup. So you have to set up your computer. You have to scan the room. You have to scan under your desk. You gotta scan the top of your desk. You gotta scan your chair. You gotta scan under your chair. It's a lot. So my biggest tip is to literally have nothing on your desk. You can't even have a pencil on your desk. All right, it's really really crazy. Like it's a lot. I hated the testing process because they give you 20 minutes before your test to set up your computer and stuff like that. But even 20 minutes to me is not a lot of time because I kept failing. I kept getting stuck, and yeah. So I'm gonna just tell you guys right quick. So literally about 2 to 3 weeks ago, I took it. I tried to take the test, but I couldn't take it because they said my desk was too messy. I gotta end the call because you're talking to an agent, and after you talk to the agent, they will make you be able to call the number for the exam because the exam is a verbal test, so it's through your phone. I know it's kind of stupid. You gotta set up the test for a verbal exam. Like, to me, it makes no sense. But anyway, I went off a little tangent. So about 2 weeks ago, I tried to take the test, and I failed like 4 times. I entered at then my test was at 12 o'clock. I entered at 11:40, and I just kept failing because my testing area wasn't to the standards that they would like, and it's really horrible. So 2 weeks ago, I missed my test. I tried to set it up like 4 or 5 times. They finally let me in to the page where I could actually call the number, and they let me in at 12:50, and they were telling me, they're like, yeah, you got to reschedule your test. So they gave me, so it took me 2 weeks to take the test again, I should say. All right, so I took the test Friday. All right, and I still had technical difficulties. So I took the test at my exam time was 2:30. I entered at 2:10. I tried to get my computer set up. It didn't go that well. So I literally had to call language testing. I'm like, yo, don't cancel my test. I'm really trying to get my test taken, and stuff like that. So the lady, she helped me. I was on the phone with her the whole time. I told her my problems, and to make the long story short, I entered my test at like 3:35, so about like a little over an hour to set up my computer, so they'll let me in my test. All right, and like I said, they're watching your screen. They're like it's a lot. Like the testing process is a lot. All right. So when I was on the phone with language testing, she transferred me to the call, to my interview, I should say, my Spanish test, I should say. And it went pretty well. At first, I was a little frustrated. I was a little nervous. So maybe the first like minute to 2 minutes, my Spanish was bad. But then I finally started getting comfortable and my Spanish started to really flow. The person was just basically just asking questions about myself, and stuff like that. So to kind of prepare you on the test, obviously it will be a little different. Then we also did like a role playing scenario, which I'm not going to disclose because I don't want to give y'all too much information. So you guys can really, test your Spanish. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna really give really any more information about the test. So the test lasted about 30 minutes. And they sent me an email saying that you'll probably get your testing results in about 3 weeks. All right. So I was like, wow, like that's crazy. So literally yesterday, Monday, I received an email and I got my testing results. And I went on the website, I clicked it, and I saw my Spanish level. So I want to tell you guys my Spanish level. All right, so the email, they give you a certificate. And I'm not going to disclose my certificate, but they also give you a proficiency report. So on the test, I scored intermediate mid. All right, which means speakers at the intermediate mid sublevel are able to handle successfully a variety of uncomplicated communication tasks in straightforward social and transactional situations. They can engage effectively in predictable and concrete exchanges that involve personal information related to self, family, home, and daily activities, interests, and personal preferences, as well as physical and social needs, such as food, shopping, travel, and lodging. They are capable of asking a variety of questions to obtain information to meet basic needs, such as instructions, prices, and services. At the intermediate mid sublevels, speakers are able to express personal meaning by creating with the language, and part by combining and recombining non-elements and conversational input. The language largely consists of strings of sentences and may contain pauses, reformulations, and self-corrections as they search for adequate vocabulary and appropriate language forms to express themselves in their pronunciation. Vocabulary and syntax may reflect some influence from other language that they know. However, they are generally able to be understood and can sometimes recognize and correct miscommunications when it occurs. So yeah, so that is my Spanish level. All right. So I just want to update you guys and tell you guys about the ACTFL. And if you guys want to take the test, the link will be in the description below. If you guys found this video helpful, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.